Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review slash recap with my opinion on 90 Day Fiance Before the 90 Days, Season 6, Episode 15. It's titled Every Time We Say Goodbye. Let's get started. First couple is Amanda and Razan. Okay, so they are at the beach. And Amanda's all over Razvan, just kissing his neck and sucking him down. Ugh. In his confessional, he tells us that last night they had sex 4 times, and Amanda was the aggressor. So Razvan's family shows up. So they are chit-chatting and they all seem to be getting along. Then Razvan pulled his mother aside to have a talk. And Amanda is nervous that Razvan is going to tell his mother about their fights. Razvan tells his mother that sometimes Amanda is nice and sometimes she's mean to him. He tells his mother that she pushes him away. She is very distant and very cold. Razvan is not holding back, is he? The mother said, "You have suffered a lot." Razvan says, "She loves me." His mother told the camera that this is not what she wants for her son. And the mother is smart. She said that she does not think that the cause of Amanda's behavior is because of the loss of her husband, because Razvan had told the mother that she uses that as an excuse, that's why she acts the way she acts, because she lost her husband. And the mother said, "I don't believe her behavior is because of the loss of her husband." And I agree with the mother. She's not acting this way because she lost her husband. She's acting this way because she's a biatch. Yeah. Razvan's mother gave him some good advice. She told him not to make the same mistake as he did before. Because it seems like Amanda is mean and controlling just like his ex-wife is. So later in the evening, Amanda and Razvan, they go to play pool. Amanda wants to talk to Razvan about what him and his mother talked about, because she said when they came back to the group, the mood had shifted. The mood had changed. And Amanda is a mean bitch, but she's not stupid. She knows how to read the room. So they're playing pool, and Razvan sucks at pool. I'm a fairly good pool player. I'm a decent pool player, Razvan, but you're horrible. Anyway, she asked him what did he and his mother talk about. And he told her they talked about their relationship and their fights. And Amanda asked him, what did she say? And Rosman says, "I don't know." Amanda said, "You know." And she told him that when you involve other people in the relationship, it becomes a problem. I agree with that. I don't like her, but I agree with that 100%. You shouldn't really tell people what's going on in your relationship. Handle it yourself. You're an adult. You're in an adult relationship. Handle your adult relationship. Don't go off telling people stuff. I feel that way. He tells her that this is what his mother was. Now she's pissed. She's pissed because he told her mother about their problems and about their fights. And she's like, "Don't go about, telling people our business." And now she's pissed. And he said, "This is what I told my mother. Your mood just switched. We were having a good time and now your mood just changed and now you're mad." She told him that she doesn't want to fight. He said, "I don't want to fight either." She goes, "I feel like you do want to fight." But no, Amanda, you brought it up. He was having a good time and you brought it up, what he talked to his mother about. I never asked my husband what he talked to his mother about, because guess what? I don't give a shit. I don't care what he talked to his damn mother about. He used to tell his mother nasty things about me, lies about me, but I didn't give a shit. What am I going to do about that? Go to her and say, "No, it's not true." So you shouldn't have asked him what he talked to his mother about. That's him and his mother's business. And Rosman, you shouldn't have told your mother what was going on in your relationship. Handle your relationship. You're a grown-ass man. And just like that, sourpuss Amanda is back again. So Rosvan is worried that she will never change. And she will not change. This is who she is. I mean, did your ex-wife change? She was mean and she stayed mean. Did she change? No, she did not. Next scene, they go back to the Airbnb. Amanda asks Rosman if they're going to be engaged. Engaged? I'm confused. Now she wants to be engaged to him? I mean, she don't want him to come to the States. She don't want him to meet her kids. Now she wants to be engaged to him? Rosalind told her, no, I'm not going to be engaged to you. We argue 70% of the time. Thank you, Rosalind. Thank you. She thinks just because she has sex with him 4 times a night, that's going to make him change his mind and be happy all over again. No, Rosalind said he can't forget the horrible names she called him and the horrible things she said to him. He said he doesn't know if he can be with her. And that was that for them. Next up is Gino and Jasmine. We see Gino going back to the apartment alone because Jasmine has just dumped him. He looks sad and pathetic. So 20 minutes later, Jasmine shows up at the apartment and she says she wants to talk to him. So they go off to talk to each other. And before she can start talking to him, she starts to bawl. She tells him that she loves him and she wants to make it work. And she's bawling. Fake crying, I call it. She tells him that she can't live without him, and she tells him that she is sorry. Yes, you are sorry. Sorry, human being. Gino is not talking to her. He's not talking to her, and he's not telling her what she wants to hear. So she tells him that she'll be right back. She leaves the room. She comes back. She gets down on her knees and hands him the ring that she claims she lost. This little lying bitch. She said she lost the ring, right? Because she wanted him to upgrade the ring. But she gives him the ring that he gave her, get down on her knees and say, put the ring on my finger, Gino. Please, Gino, ask me to be your wife, Gino. And of course, Gino does it. Pathetic. And he slips the ring on her finger. Like we knew he would. And now they're happy again. And it's amazing to me that he didn't call her out for lying to him and saying that the ring, she lost the ring, so that he could upgrade the ring and buy her a better ring. Why didn't he call her out about that? You should have called her out. That's the time to call her out about it, because she's on her knees begging. Anyway, she promised to change, and he tells her that he believes her. I don't believe she's going to change. She can't change. She's too old to change. She'll never change. So they drink wine and toast to their toxic relationship. Next scene, Gino packs, and then they go to the airport, and he gives her cash, and they decided that she's going to move out of those expensive apartment and go lease a place for 6 months while she waits on her visa to be approved. They said their goodbyes at the airport. Jasmine fake crying again. And my favorite part was when Gino had to take off his hat to go through security. I love that. Next up, Violet and Riley. So we see them together. Violet has decided to forgive Riley about the hiring investigator because he didn't actually go through with it. It's his last night in Vietnam, and she wants to spend time with him. He apologized for the private eye thing. He asked her if she enjoyed him being there in Vietnam, and she told him that she don't know how to feel. She told him that they have a different language, different culture, and he hurt her. He made her sad and angry. But then she said, you apologize sincerely, so we'll try and see what happens. And he agrees. He tells her that they have 2 years history, and you can't just throw 2 years away without trying. Then they give each other the finger. That's their way of telling each other they love each other. In his confessional, he said there is something he wants to tell Violet. So the next scene, I guess it's the next morning, he's packing to leave. She comes over to help him pack. He sits her down and he tells her that he really cares about her a lot. Then this grown-ass man said, it may be deeper than just caring. Instead of saying, I love you. So he needs to say exactly what the hell he's such an idiot. Oh, I can't wait, Riley, I can't. Then he said, are you listening? Do you know what I'm saying to you? She goes, yeah. He said, what am I saying to you? She said, what are you saying? She said, what are you saying to me? And then he was trying to say, I love you. And she said, don't say it. Don't say it. Yeah, she shuts him down, telling him not to say it, and told him because they need time. He says, okay. In her confessional, Violet says Riley needs to know how to respect a woman that's by his side. And she said he promised to change. He's not going to change. He's too old to change. Everybody wants their person to change. Anyway, Riley's disappointed when he says goodbye to Violet and she doesn't hug and kiss him back. I think he doesn't deserve any hugs and kisses. I think he needs to take his butt back to the States and go whine to Tiffany and cry on her shoulder, because she's the only one that will allow him to do that. Next up, it's Dempsey. I'm trying to combine your names. Dempsey and Styler. So the next morning they go to explore the castle, and then they go sightseeing. On their way to sightseeing, they're having a good time, and on the way to sightseeing, Dempsey mentions that she wants to have babies. Styler told her that she does not know if she wants to have kids. Dempsey said in a confessional that Styler did not tell her that Styler did tell her that she wanted kids, but now she's saying something different. Anyway, Dempsey says that they're having a good time and she doesn't want to bring the mood down, so she will address the issue later. So they're out sightseeing and they see this guy playing the bagpipes, and Dempsey asks the guy to play Happy Birthday for Dempsey. And I don't like Styler. I can't really stand her, but she's very romantic. I mean, with the Valentine's Day thing, that was romantic. Until she asked to move in. That was romantic. The castle idea was romantic. Asking him to play Happy Birthday for her on the bagpipes is romantic. She's a romantic person. Next scene, they are having breakfast at the castle, and Dempsey told Styler that if they were to get married, do she want to have kids? And Styler asked her, why do you want to have kids? And Dempsey said, because I'd make a good mother. And Styler told her that she doesn't know if she wants to have kids. She said, I don't know if I want to have kids, right? She said, it seems like a lot of work and a lot of money. Styler said she's not maternal and she was adopted and she wouldn't want to adopt and blah, 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 blah. She has 50 million reasons why she don't want to have kids. So Styler told her that if she told Dempsey that if she have to have kids, then she don't think that their relationship will work, because she really does not want to have kids. That's what she said. First she said, I don't know if I want to have kids. And within 5 minutes, she changed her mind and said, I don't want to have kids. She said, I don't know if I want to have kids. And then 5 minutes later, she goes, I don't want to have kids. Girl, Dempsey said, okay, cool, great talk. And then she leaves and goes to the room. And Dempsey is pissed. And the producer is talking to her, and she told the producer that it's not what they discussed before, and it's a make or break issue. Next up is Sheila and David. So they are happy. David proposed to Sheila, and she said yes. David is also happy that Sheila is signing more. And they are packing to leave their getaway. And they're talking about sex and the positions they did. Missionary and doggy style, and David taught me missionary in sign language. That's missionary in sign language, and he taught me doggy style in sign language. I learned something from David. And then he said he exploded. He talked about his explosion. So David taught me some good sign language there, okay? So they go to see her father and son, and Sheila tells them that her and David are engaged, and the father and son are happy, and the son said he will go with his mother to America. Even though I don't like Sheila, I am glad that her son will be going with her to America. I hope everything works out for them. Next scene, David packs because he's leaving to go to the airport to go back to the States that very day. In the car on the way to the airport, he tells her that he will come back. And they're making plans to get the visa and get married. In his confessional, he says he is overwhelmed because he has to pay for everything. And of course he has to pay for everything because Sheila refuses to get a job and help him. I think she's a lazy, selfish bitch. That's what I think she is. She's relying on this person who has a disability to support her, her son, and her father. That's crazy. Poor David. He said he has to pay for immigration lawyer. No, you don't. Talk to Gino. Gino didn't pay for immigration lawyer. He says he has to pay for immigration lawyer. He has to pay for the visa. He has to pay for her house. He has to buy plane tickets. He has to pay for the wedding. Plus, he has to live his normal life. He has to pay for his apartment and his utilities and food and stuff. He has to pay for his own bills, and he got to pay all this extra stuff now. He said he can't afford to pay for everything, and he doesn't know how the K-1 visa process works. All you need to do is ask one of the producers. They should know by now how that process works. He said he plans to go back to the Philippines next year. Don't go back to the Philippines. Save your damn money. You're going back for some more doggy style and missionary style? Don't do it. An explosion? Don't do it. They get to the airport, and they're saying their goodbyes, and David starts to bawl. He starts to bawl. I feel so sorry for him. Next up, last but not least, Cleo and Kristen. Sometimes I call her Chloe. Sometimes I call her Cleo. It's Cleo. Sorry, it's Cleo. Anyway, they are out getting donuts. And they're just outside eating their donuts. And Cleo asks Kristen if he will be exclusive when he goes back to the States. And Kristen seems offended by this. But he tells her that he wants to be exclusive. He does not want to be with anyone else but her. She basically told him that she doesn't want him talking to any new females. He asked her if she will be able to trust him. And then she starts to cry. But he wipes her tears and reassures her that he's not going to cheat on her. In her confessional, she said she is completely terrified of losing him. That is not a healthy relationship, Cleo. And that's the end of them. Now, let me see. All of these couples want each other to change. Rosman wants Amanda to change. He wants her to stop being mean and angry and switching her moods all the time. I need her to stop being a sourpuss. That's what I need her to change. Gino wants Jasmine to change. He wants her to stop yelling and screaming at him and getting angry with him all the time and treating him like crap. Me, what I want her to change, I want her to stop with the fake crying. Chloe wants Kristen to change. She wants him to stop picking up girls at the bar. Me, the way I want him to change is I want him to stop gaslighting her. David wants Sheila to change. He wants her to stop sign language and spelling everything out. She spelled every single word out. He wants her to stop doing that. Me, the way I want her to change is I want her to go get a job and help him pay these bills. Who is next? Oh, Dempsey and Styler. What did she want? She wants Dempsey wants Styler to change because she's moving too fast and now she doesn't want kids. I want Styler to change by breaking up with Dempsey and going to find her ex and getting with her ex because Dempsey is too good for Styler. That's what I think. Violet and Riley. Violet wants Riley to change. She wants Riley to respect her more. The way I want Riley to change is I want him to stop trying to get into these relationships and getting disappointed and go see a counselor. I know people say that everybody needs to go get counseling, but some people need it more than others, and Riley definitely do need it. And that's what I think this title should be, to change or not to change. That's the question. That's what the title of this show should have been. Anyway, this is the end of my review. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess on a Pillow here. Bye.